is Myra, and this is the joy of colorful cooking. I'm excited to share with you a way of eating that I learned several years ago when I became sick with a form of rheumatoid arthritis. These are some of the books that I use. This book called Eat to Live by Dr. Joel Fuhrman, who's a doctor I went to visit after I read this book. And there's a food pyramid here called Nutritarian Food Pyramid. What does that mean? It means that all the foods on here provide you with nutrients every day that will help your body be strong and healthy. And if you're sick, it can, for some of us, if we follow this, reverse diseases. So that's what happened to me. It's very exciting. And now what I do is I love to cook. I love to look at different recipes. And I'm going to share 4 recipes today with you that are colorful. Some of them are more simple than others. And this is my first one. This is a basic smoothie that has spinach and kale, berries, bananas, dates, and plant milk in it. Very, very easy to make. And this can help. Sometimes people say, what if I don't even like vegetables? What if I don't like greens? Try this and see what you think. In goes the spinach and kale. In goes the bananas. Frozen berries. There's strawberries, blueberries, raspberries, dates, and now plant milk. Any kind of plant milk, really. This is a bit chunky. You might like it smoother. Sometimes I like it with texture. It's purple. I actually wasn't sure what color it was going to be, so it's really good. This next recipe is going to be an experiment for me. I just saw it this week. It's a cucumber and avocado soup, good for the summer. So I haven't tried it yet, and we'll both get to see whether or not we like it. If you look at the food pyramid that's right here, it's called a Nutritarian Food Pyramid. And the bottom of it, which is what we should eat the most of it every day, is lots and lots of vegetables. And then right above that is fruit. Then there's nuts, whole grains, and avocados. So today in the foods that we're making, I'm using lots of colors, lots of different fruits and vegetables, because all those things are going to both make us strong, and if some of us get sick, sometimes we can reverse what's happening by putting all these things into our body. So this is cucumber, avocado. There is apple cider, garlic, cucumbers, avocado, lime juice, cilantro, cumin, jalapeno pepper, and this is the cider right now, in water. So some of you may like spicy, some of you may not. You would not put the jalapeno pepper in. Here we go. I'm excited. What's going to happen? Is it going to be good, not good, need something? I always wonder about these things as I'm cooking. Also, when I look at a recipe, I really try to imagine whether I think it's going to be good. Whoops. Okay, so here's the colander. I want to make sure that the seeds don't go in. I really did this because I wanted you to see what a cool lime juice squeezer that is. Jalapeno, and garlic powder. Normally I'd use a real garlic, but this morning my garlic disappeared, so it's garlic powder instead. I couldn't find it. All right, here we go. It's a little chunky. I'm going to do something that I wouldn't normally do because I'm the only one that's going to eat this soup. I'd never do that, right? Now, I think this is good. I think it needs a little more oomph. I have a daughter who's a very good cook and really good at spicing. And I would ask her, and I will ask her, what do you think needs to be added? I think something needs to be added, but I actually really like this. You chill it for a couple of hours, and then you will have a refreshing cucumber avocado soup. This is a kale, avocado, carrot, lemon juice, and orange muscat vinegar salad. The kale's already been chopped up. Sometimes I chop it a lot smaller, and this time I didn't. Now this is something actually that you need to eat within the day because of the avocado in it. This salad has been known to help some kids eat kale that never ate it before. This also is a salad where you can use your hands. I have washed my hands before this. And then this is my trusty squeezer, my lemon squeezer, which doesn't sufficiently take out the seeds. So then I have my wonderful little strainer, takes out all the seeds. I'm learning to master the art of cleaning up as I cook. I'm not quite there, but it makes me so much happier if I'm not cooking amidst a whole mess. I only put a small drop in here. And now's the fun part, or not the fun part if you don't happen to like get your hands dirty. Mash up all the avocado. Some people call it massaging the avocado into the kale. In this particular recipe, I let it sit for at least an hour usually, unless I'm really in a hurry, and let all of it make the kale even softer. So, let's see. Lots of colors, and I invite you, if you've never done this, to try it and see if your feelings about kale may change. Here we have vegetables fresh from the vegetable store yesterday. This is a summer recipe. Right here is kale, green squash, yellow squash, string beans, potatoes, carrots, onions, celery, then various spices, chickpeas, tomato sauce, and red lentil pasta. These recipes, all four of them, are also gluten-free. In go all these. This food pyramid involves cooking with as little oil and salt and sugar as possible. So this recipe will not have any oil or salt. How can you saute vegetables, people say, without oil? This is called water sauteing. It's possible, and I do it all the time. So I'm going to do really minimal sauteing right now. Just a little bit, because I'd rather have it just cook. So this is to get more of the tomato juice from the bottle in here. Some of the veggies, not all veggies, I'm going to hold the string beans and the kale and the cabbage till right at the end. Veggie broth. This is one of those soups where you can also use leftovers from the fridge, but I wanted this to be especially a summer recipe. These are a little underdone. I made these from scratch chickpeas, so I'll put those in now. Spices. Time to add the rest of the ingredients. Well, actually, I'm not going to add the red lentil pasta yet. Let's see if it needs more water. I want this to be a thicker soup. So I think this is going to be good. I don't think it needs more water. So now it's going to cook for 5-10 more minutes. And then I'll add the red penny pasta in a short time. I don't want it to be too mushy. Red penny pasta can tend to be harder, and it's particularly if you cook it on its own and don't put it in something like a soup, it can get hard when you leave it in the refrigerator. I like it a lot. Basically, that's it. Oh, I'm going to put a little bit more pepper, oregano. I do lightly spice things, and I'm trying to put more spices in. And I like fresh herbs as much as possible all the time, but especially in the summer. The only fresh herb this one has is basil. Okay, so now a couple more minutes. It's ready. Now I put the red lentil pasta in. This just needs to heat up. Voila, there it is. So this is done. This is my supper for tonight. Okay, so this is what we made today. We made a smoothie with spinach and vegetables and fruits, kale salad with avocado, cucumber avocado soup that should be put in the fridge for at least 2 hours to chill, and then a nice summer vegetable soup. I'm going to be experimenting more. I have a whole pile of recipes to try, so I look forward to seeing you again. Thank you for watching. Have a good summer.